Welcome back, everybody. So today I thought I would have a little different review. Let's do a side-by-side. These are two Hop Butcher beers, and one is called Super Megabite, which is a Citra and Amarillo-hopped Triple India Pale Ale coming in at 10.5%. And then the other one is Megabite, Citra and Amarillo-hopped Double India Pale Ale, 7.5% ABV. And I just got the Megabite in. I've done the review. It's been posted. And I knew there was another one. And in that video, I said it's called something. And last month, Hop Butcher did send me a Super Megabite. But I didn't do a review because I just did one. They sent it like 3, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. So I still had that. So I got them both cold. And I was like, let's just see. One's a triple. One's a double. Same hop, same everything. Grain bill is going to be different, but just to get it up to the 10.5. But I'm like, let's go ahead and do a side-by-side. So let's go ahead and get them open and see how this goes. Usually, like if it's a standard double IPA versus a triple IPA, standard, I'm talking IPAs. Usually what you'll see is more maltiness, more sweetness, light syrup versus heavy syrup. And I can't say I've ever kind of put a double and a triple New England IPA next to each other just to see, you know, what the difference is. These have been sitting out about 40 minutes. I can't believe they're like this. It's getting, I shouldn't say cold in Michigan, down into the lower 60s. And I'm down in the basement, and these cans are just sweating. So, yeah, we're dealing with 3% more ABV. I don't want to look at the back just yet because I don't remember what it showed. But let's see if we can get a little bit more in here. Now, what I would think the difference in these, obviously, I believe the triple is going to have more maltiness, maybe a little different color to it, a little darker, maybe using a little bit more of those roasted malts, caramel malts, I should say. Maybe a little bit more hops to help fight through that bigger grain bill. And again, I'm just going by what's on the front of these. Double India Pale Ale, Triple India Pale Ale. Now, could one of these be a Triple IPA and the other one be a Double New England? Sure. But by the cans, they're exactly the same. Just one's a triple. So, and I can kind of tell that. Looking at the camera, they look identical. As far as the heads go, more of a pillowy head on the double versus the triple. It's almost like that triple, bigger bubbles, spread apart more like dish soap. Color? I would say the double is a little bit more hazy, more yellow in color, where the triple has that orange, like I was saying, maybe a little bit more caramel malts. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. Hopefully it'll stop focusing on me and you'll be able to see that. I'll try and remember to take a picture. But yeah, I would say they are off in color. But yeah, looking at it from the camera, even here, they look identical. But yeah, I would, depending on what you want, I would say, yeah, that this one is the double, this one over here is the triple. Let's go ahead and smell. That's one other thing I was going to do. So the Super Megabite was packaged on 6/6, and the Megabite was was canned on 8/9. Why was I going to say pictured? 8/9. So we could say 2 months. 2 months off. They're both semi-fresh. This is only the beginning of September. It seems like I'm getting a lot more sweetness. No. Okay. Let's see if this one says candied. No. Okay. I was thinking because there's one that was saying candied. That the smell you get that there's some citrus, there's some tropical. I think that what they say mango. Yeah, mango. I don't think I could pick out mango in there. I think I would say like the bright citrus, right? Fresh citrus. You can tell, but it's like it's got that grapefruit rind bitterness in there. I mean, smells good. Let's smell the triple. Whew, boozy. Wow. I'm guessing, unless this is a whole different batch, smelling these two next to each other, this super is boozy. I still get that grapefruit, like that grapefruit rind bitterness in there. Yeah, more citrus but boozy, like a almost like a liqueur in there. What is that? It doesn't. I mean, obviously they do have the same smells, but it almost seems like that super that 10% is coming out. Like I almost want to say like a rubbing alcohol. Like that double seems softer, more balanced. Um, I mean, I still get that citrus. I would say more grapefruit. I'll go back to the grapefruit rind bitterness is kind of what I get more than anything. I think I would say generic tropical for the most part. Did this one, that says pine, and this goes with stone fruit. You get more mango. Yeah. Yeah, if I was smelling these two side by side like this, I would go with the double, just because of the alcohol smell that I'm getting. But let's go ahead and taste. I don't know if it's because I looked at this. That creamy mango, definitely. I don't know if I drank it colder when I did the review. It's almost like a vanilla creaminess that's coming off with that mango. Yeah, definitely. Um, I there's like a pine though in the back, like a sweet pine that goes through. I definitely get citrus and the tropical in there, but I think yeah, that creamy mango really sticks out now. Still very good. Okay, let's try the triple. I was thinking that was going to happen. Um, Now I don't know. I don't have a probe down here. Um, that malt, that sweet malt, is in there. More triple IPA than. Now I have to look it up. More like triple IPA than anything. There's a little bit more sweetness in there per the if we wanted to say triple New England style. Oh, of course it's no, yeah. Uh, they are calling it a triple New England IPA. Um, that malt, that sweeter malt, like you would expect in a high triple, does come out more. I think it's warmer down here than it usually is. I get more of that grapefruit rind bitterness on the back end, more citrus rind than anything. I think I would have to say sweet tropical on this one instead of ripe. Pleasant pine, okay, yeah. I could see that instead of that rind that I'm talking about. But because I'm getting that citrus, that's why I was thinking grapefruit rind to put them both together. But yeah, I definitely get that sweeter malt syrup in that triple now. I don't think I got that when I reviewed it. Back to the double. Yeah, I think that creamy vanilla mango, that citrus comes out, a little bit of bitterness in there, not too sweet. I wish there was some more bitterness in there throughout the palate, but I think it's good. For me, if I had to pick between these two, I would go with Megabite. I think it's at least a little bit more balanced. I'm not a big fan of that syrup in there, but I don't think I got it when I did Super Megabite. I think it was colder and that will suppress some more. I think the more you let this warm up, the more that's going to come out. But I took them out of the fridge at the same time. But again, like I said at the beginning, I think that's what you should expect. They're going to use more malts. Now, is that always going to go to more of a syrupy taste? Probably, but you could also attenuate it a lot more, but that's not what you want to do all the time. But yeah, definitely a good one. If you can pick both of these up and you're a fan of IPAs, I'd pick them both up. And if you have done this side by side, let me know which one you like the best. If you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, cheers.